The November sky above Vårberg's centrum is the color of cast iron. It is almost 3 a.m, and the streets are deserted. A police car cruises slowly past a shuttered beauty salon. Jon Jakobsson and Einar Bofors sit in silence as they drive. The two officers stopped speaking almost a year ago, and neither says a word unless they absolutely have to. The bag of leftovers from the fast food kiosk is on the floor by Einar's feet, and the smell of grease fills the car. Jon drums the wheel, thinking, as he so often does, about his older brother's lifeless face as he stares out through the windscreen. The lights from the entrance to the metro station are reflected in dusty window displays, and the ground between the pillars in the arcade is littered with rubbish, leaves, and broken glass. Outside the charity shop, there are a couple of discarded spray cans, plastic bags, and flattened cardboard boxes. The two police officers are both lost in thought as they pass the parking area and turn right at the Ethiopian church. Heavy snowflakes have begun to dance through the air in the light from the street lamps, making the area look like something out of a fairy tale. To Jon, it feels like an unwelcome reminder of his childhood. The milky glow from the touchscreen of the mobile data terminal illuminates his tight grip on the wheel. Einar has just taken out a pot of snus when a call comes in from Regional Command. A break-in has been reported at the campsite in Bredäng. Einar responds to the call as Jon turns off behind the supermarket, drives around the green recycling bins, and pulls back out onto the road. The campsite's closed for the season, and the owner's in Florida, the dispatcher explains. But the security cameras are linked to his phone, and he can see a light in one of the caravans. Without turning on the siren or blue lights, Jon accelerates along the empty road, passing apartment blocks and the old power station. The wipers sweep the snowflakes from the windscreen. Neither officer says anything, but they both know that the break-in is probably just someone trying to avoid freezing to death. Someone without a home or papers, an addict, or someone with mental health issues. The usual. They pass the Scandic Hotel and turn off onto Skärholmsvägen. Almost 5 years ago, Jon picked the lock on his older brother's room and found Luke slumped on the floor beside his bed, his lips blue. The yellowed rubber tie was slack around his arm, and the blood-stained cotton ball had stuck to his Nirvana t-shirt. Jon will never forget his brother's pupils in his wide eyes. They were impossibly small, like they'd been drawn in with the tip of a needle. Since he first started going out on patrol, Jon has always carried 3 doses of naloxone with him, despite the fact that it isn't required kit. It isn't something he ever talks about, but so far he has managed to save 8 lives using the nasal spray. They drive past the dark football field, through the industrial area, and into Sätraskogen Nature Reserve. By the time they pull up outside the gates to the campsite, 8 minutes have passed since they responded to the dispatch call. The shop, office, and Thai restaurant are all shuttered. Heavy snowflakes fall slowly through the air, landing on the tarmac in front of them. Without a word, Jon and Einar get out of the car and climb the gate. They check the site map, locate pitch G, and start walking. The vast campsite feels strangely desolate without any cars, tents, or people milling around. They cross an area of dead grass crisscrossed by roads as they make their way over to the caravan section.